What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. But first of all, before we get into it, please smash that like and subscribe. There are going to be plenty of more videos. There's even going to be another video this week, so please smash that like and subscribe and be updated when I upload. So, welcome to Coffee Break. It's going to be almost exactly like coffee combos from last week, except I'm just totally changing it up because that was a little unoriginal. I do apologize for making that completely, a bite off Josh Richards' Tea Talk, but, I am a huge coffee addict from anybody who follows my Instagram and found this page through my Instagram. So, hey, coffee break. It's a break from the usual content with coffee. Hey, cheers. Anyway, so, I wanted to fill you guys in on that and kind of get you guys updated on why that has changed and just, everything with that. So, few things I'm going to be talking about. Kind of want to fill you guys in on like what I'm going to be up to these next couple of videos and next couple of weeks, and kind of go from there. And like I said, just giving you guys an update. But the first thing I want to discuss is another Gilson board topic and something I get asked quite a bit, and that is so hot. This is ridiculous. Okay, so while my computer tries to load up and figure out what it's doing, so basically the question is, and I get asked this a lot because it goes off of what Gilson, pretty much their whole claim to fame or their slogan, pretty much what Gilson calls their boards, and that is, what is a soft edge board? So pretty much what a soft edge means, and now this just finally decided to load up. So it's kind of a nickname to describe kind of like their edge technology. It doesn't necessarily mean that the actual metal edging on the board is soft or softer than anything else. It's the technology that they've designed that makes the edge seems softer, honestly, because you're able to butter on the snow. Like, honestly, you can completely like ride sideways, even though it's ride sideways for a snowboarder, so you're going, whatever. And so you can do that. You can butter, you can do all sorts of crazy stuff, and it pretty much is supposed to prevent like all the usual hang-ups and edge catches that you would usually have on your snowboard. So like by the edge, and I'm just gonna get my board. I don't know how well you guys are able to see that. I'm gonna try to bring it into the light, but you can kind of see that right by, if my camera will focus, it's not going to want to, but it actually kind of raises up right by the edge a little bit. And so pretty much what that does is, like right here, this section right here is going to be a little bit higher than this section right here, so you're not going to have any hang-ups on rails, snow, or anything like that. So the elevated section that is right there is it's called the butter pad, and that's kind of like what Gilson's like specialty is on as far as their snowboard technology goes. And like I said, that is supposed to prevent all like hang-ups and like hang-ups on rails and edge catches or anything like that. However, that doesn't just mean that you're going to be able to like go on and just like throw all these tricks. Your balance and everything like that still has to be on. And like really, like what it does, and like I think the common misconception that I've come across, at least, the transition from these boards actually like was not what you would expect. It wasn't like, oh, I can go and do all of these tricks. Like, it still takes a little bit of getting used to, just like anything else, and it's definitely like finding your comfort zone and just going with it. And honestly, it adds so much to the ride. It is amazing. It's kind of like, honestly, like, I've never personally surfed, but like I've heard a lot of people kind of describe it as kind of like a surfy feel to it, because you can kind of just like, that butter pad, especially on powder, just it adds so much to the ride. So that's kind of like the whole soft edge technology. And honestly, the reason why I really want it as opposed to a regular board is just like just everything I mentioned right there. It just adds so much to the ride as far as like that kind of like floaty feel and that really buttery feel to the snowboard that, like, honestly, I never felt like I got before. I've ridden a bunch of other companies. I rode Yes boards, I rode Burton, I rode GNU, all of that stuff, and just finally eventually came down to ultimately just wanting to ride this, and it's just amazing. And honestly, I wouldn't trade the ride for anything else. So how do you utilize it and do better tricks with it? So ultimately, like, I feel like with everything in snowboarding, it's going to come down to balance. So how you really distribute your balance on the board is really ultimately what it's going to come down to. One of my favorite things to do, even before I got a Gilson snowboard, was do like a front side nose butter just on like groomers. And I remember having to do that with like other boards and just making sure that it was just completely flat, and I couldn't do it on any type of like loose snow or anything like that. It had to be a flat groomer or else it's going to catch an edge. This right here is just like being able to throw that down and lock it in on like kind of like any surface. Now I have done it on powder and caught an edge and you know, face planted, but you know, hey, don't do side butter on powder. But honestly, like that for me was that was a game changer. And honestly, being able to do the spin butter on the nose and just it's amazing. And to utilize different tricks with it, like it's tough to explain the difference, because I honestly learned so many tricks on the Gilson when you know, as opposed to like my snowboard. But it's really cool. Like I don't really know how to describe this. I don't know if it's like what the term is in snowboarding, like very similar to a front swap on skis, but like when you're going up to 50-50, you can just kind of like swap it around like a 180 and just kind of stay on there. It's just kind of like that smooth little like just like butter on there. I don't know, that's just kind of like, to me, like felt so much different than when I was trying to do that stuff on my board, you know. And yeah, it was just amazing. And you know, like I said, most things when it comes down to utilizing tricks on snowboard and with anything, it's just going to come down to your balance. So yeah, that's really that for that question. One of the next things I wanted to talk about is kind of just what my whole plans are for the rest of the summer, and kind of what the channel's going to be doing, or my channel's going to be doing, until winter. So coming up this next month, I will hopefully, and it's looking like almost 100% this is going to be able to happen, I will be able to completely upgrade my vehicle and get rid of the Honda that has been keeping me from going and doing honestly so many of the things that I wanted to do this summer. I wanted to get out and go do some ghost town adventures, you know, go out and do some backpacking trips. Like I'm even scared to drive on the outskirts of Bozeman into the mountains that are just like literally on the edge of town, because that's how like bad my car has been. Like if I drive just like a little bit farther than it wants to go, it's gonna have issues starting back up. So hopefully I'll not hopefully, almost 100% I'll be able to be upgrading my vehicle. So there's gonna be a bunch of videos coming out, because the weather will still be nice for like a good like month or two after that. So I'll be able to go hit some ghost towns. I'll be able to, you know, some that are on my list right now is Elkhorn, Garnet, and some places in eastern Montana that I haven't really quite locked down yet. But also closer to the Halloween season, I've got kind of a big video plan that I don't really want to spoil yet, but it's kind of back into the paranormal side, and I'm not sure how a lot of people are with. I mean, I got a lot of Randonautica on here, so like I don't really know, like people can't be that against it on my channel. But yeah, so that's really that, and kind of wanted to get you guys updated. So hopefully there'll be more than just me sitting in front of my camera. And also had another video going on this week, but I was gonna go film it today, but the weather is just absolute crap right now. It is just pouring rain. So hopefully I'll be able to get out and go do that tomorrow, and it won't be pouring sweat in my room like you guys see me right now. And I'm sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder instead of the lens. I do apologize that, guys. But yeah, that's that for this video today. That's that for coffee break. Yeah, and sorry for the name change. You know, I'm just kind of trying to figure stuff out for my channel and just kind of get my own feel for this. And like I said, this is going to be the weekly vlog coming up, and just keeping you guys updated on. I'm wandering. I've had too much of this, way too much of this. But yeah, just wanted to keep you guys updated, and hopefully have some really fun videos coming up for you guys in the next couple weeks. So hopefully you guys like this. Please smash that like and subscribe. I really hope you guys made it this far. It says 12 minutes on my viewfinder. I'm going to trim it down to a lot less than that, and I hope you guys stayed through to the end of this video. I know it's a little long-winded. I'm a little scatterbrained today. If you have any more questions on that soft edge, please let me know. Until next time, I'm out.